Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing fantastic out there. In this quick video today, I'll talk about what percentiles are, a few use cases in real life, and playing with Python code to calculate percentiles. That'll give you a real good grasp on percentiles. Now, if you do a quick search, I'm not going to really bore you with what really the theory around percentiles. So you can very well get that on the internet. Just do a quick search anywhere. You'll find a lot of content out there, right? So percentiles, what is 95th percentile, what is 99th percentile, you'll be able to just get through this. Basically, in a given list of 100, if you're looking for 95th percentile, you're saying you are 95% of the range if is really lower than that particular value on the 95th order, assuming you are looking at a list that is sorted in order. On a high level, that's what that is. Now, a very good use case is, say, if you're trying to put together, if you're working in SRE, like I'm an SRE architect, so I keep throwing examples from my field. But say if you're planning on implementing, say, error budget, and you're trying to arrive at a latency SLI and SLO, you will arrive at, you'll probably implement something like this, a latency SLO. Say you're probably wanting to say 99% of your requests are faster than 400 milliseconds. So you're wanting to calculate 99 percentile here. Now we'll quickly look at some Python code that really creates help you calculate percentile, and we'll quickly see that here. That'll just help clarify your understanding. So let's jump right into it. All right, let's write some code real quick here. Say I'm creating a quick Python file. And we'll write a function. Basically, what we are going to do is just write some quick code that uses, say, one of the Python native libraries called NumPy to calculate this percentile. And then you use write your own function as well to calculate the same. So that's what we are going to do. So let's just quickly jump into it. I am importing this random this function because we will need to generate some test data using this. So that's why I'm importing this. We need NumPy, like I mentioned, we'll use NumPy for our function. So if we'll do this, let's build some test data here. So basically I'm creating an array, a list with, say, using that random function, and we'll do some list comprehensions here. So say I do this, I am creating, basically I want to create an array of a number of items in the list, ranging from numbers between 0 and 9999, and number of elements in the array are, say, 100. Okay, let's just do a quick print here. Let's make sure that this is really doing what we want it to do. So let me, yeah, it just calculated this. So that's fine. Now what we'll do is, let's just write the main function. This is where we will be testing our code. So say I do a print test data from here, I should be able to, and if I do a main, I should still be able to get this output. So I'm good so far. Now what we'll do is we will use NumPy first to calculate, say, 95th, 99th, and yeah, and 90th percentile. So that's what we are going to do. So maybe let me make this 500. Yeah, let me make sure I'm still fine. Yeah, that's okay. Now, so what we'll do is maybe I'll write a couple of functions here. Maybe test get percentile, say NumPy. So basically we are saying we are writing a function that tests, getting all the percentiles from NumPy. Say if I do, say I write print this is my from NumPy. And what I'm going to do is say I'm going to say P90, for example, is NP dot. So there is this percentile function that is readily available. What you can do is pass the test data to it and say you're wanting to calculate 90th percentile. And then you do a quick print to say what this is. Sorry, for say 90th percentile is, you get this printed out here, P90. That'll just print your P90 here. And then you can do the same thing for say 50, 50, 50. I'm sorry, I just wrote that incorrectly. I want to say 95 really. 95, 95, 95. Now you have the 95th percentile there, and maybe I'll just do a quick 99 as well. 99, 99. All right. So that is a quick test on this. What I will do now is just call this function from here, right? And see, how this really is working. So if you see this percentiles from NumPy, so it calculated P90, it returned P90 as 9135.2, 9521, 9874. Now, whether this is calculating right or not, you'll just be able to quickly see. Say if I do test data dot sort and then say I print this, this is now going to print the sorted test data as well, right? It's going to print both. So we'll be able to understand really what this is doing. So that is our unsorted array. And then right from here is our sorted array. So if you think, say look at P99, that is a value that is falling somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. So that, yeah, this is a list of 500 items. So I'm sure it's falling somewhere here, right? It's calculating the 95th item, which would, on a list of 500, if you think about it, it'll fall somewhere around 475, fifth, 478th item or so, right? So that's how this is calculating. And we'll validate using a list of, yeah, actually, let's do this. What if I do a list of 100 items? Let's see what this will give you. So if you look at this, P99 is 9954, which is your, look at that, last but one item. And P95 is, just go back four items and you will see 9396 right there. And P90 is further here, 9082, right? That's what that number is. So that's how you're calculating your percentiles using the Python native library. Now, what I'll do is quickly here, we will just write our own function. So say I'm now doing this get percentile. Now this is our function and we pass our number list, pass the array into this and pass the percentile. And I'm not really, you'll need to put some code here around validating the arguments. And I have some ready-made code sitting here. I'm not going to waste time just writing validations. I'm sure when you write code, you will do all of this, and then all is good. Just keep going. So basically, I'm validating that this is not a blank list, and in percentile you really have a numeric value. Then what you do is, one of the top requirements here is you want to make sure that your number list is sorted. So you use Python native sort to sort. You can write your own sorting algorithms as well, like bubble sort, merge sort, and any of these that you are interested in trying out. But native sort is available and works really well. So let's just go forward with that. Quickly do a comparison or conversion of, say, if the argument passed um, was a decimal. Let's not do this. I think we should still be fine. So if I what I'm going to do is just return now, since your list is already sorted. What you want to do is just go ahead and make a return that particular index item from it. So all you want to do is just return that item. And now you want to write a test function for that really uses your function, not numpy. So I'll say right that, and instead of np dot, basically you're doing a get percentile, right? And now you're calling your this our native function, right? So if I do this, this is calling. Let me change the name of this get percentile numpy because this is our function and we are going to call this from our main function. So first we call the numpy function and then we call our function, and there we go. And we are going to run on the same array with 101 items, and let's see if what our result tells us. So that's our original test data. That's the sorted test data. Those are the percentiles from NumPy, and these are the percentiles from my function. So real quick demo on really what percentiles are. You'll find this helpful when you go about doing something like this. Well, if you like the content, that's it for this quick demo. Hope you liked the content, and if you liked it, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel for interesting videos on SRE, cloud, GCP, and coding in general. Thank you. Bye for now.